This is your gear. This is your accelerator. What projects you? A projectile is something that is springed up, springboard. You know, like springboard when people are swimming, you spring up and swim into the water. A projectile is shoot to move, and a projectile move. You move like this. What is your projectile? What make you projectile or move? What spring you up to spring up, to move? What prepare you? What move us? What move you, especially you who genuine, honestly want to go to heaven? You know there is God, and you know, as the Bible says in 1 John 2:27, that you know there is God who power you, who anointed you, who called you, who's worked with you, who speak to you directly. The Bible says the prophet were taught by God. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, that they were taught by God. And these people who are taught by God, who are breathed by, inspired by God to inspire others, inspired by God to inspire others, taught by God to teach others, built by God to build others. Who can judge them? Because human mind and wisdom like that of Robert Einstein, who was a genius, cannot judge anybody used by the Spirit of God. That the wisdom of this world is foolishness for those without Spirit of God. Things of God cannot be judged on a standing of human wisdom. That we are powered, they are powered by God. What prepare you? You know, and you know there is God. You know there is God who speak to you. Sometime you are going to bathroom and you stop, the word come. Sometime you're in the shower and the word come, you stop. Sometime you want to remove clothes and shower and the word come, and you start lighting it. Sometime you are going somewhere and the song come. The Bible says God will give them new song. You know there's God. What prepare you? You saying there. Jesus said, a good example, weather forecast, utabiri wa hali ya anga. We give how weather will be tomorrow to prepare us. There is tsunami coming in the Indian Ocean or in the Pacific Ocean. People should move away from tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I live in developed nation, the temperature, like today, like I can see the temperature this week in Adelaide, Australia, is going over 35, up to even 40 degrees. You're told tomorrow the temperature, when you look in the internet, say it is 40 degrees. Spend time in the where there is air condition. Spend time in the pool. Don't go outing. It will be very hot out there. Mount Himalayas is removing lava, hot rocks that are boiling and moving, and they will flow like water. Hot rock moving, you know, volcanicity move water, rocks, hot rock that look like water moving, very hot rock, moving to a kilometer, like 100 kilometers. They say you have to move away. People living in that area, move away. By 3 days you should have moved. Otherwise you'll be swept over by the magma or lava. I think before it comes from the ground is magma. When it's flowing, it's called lava. That hot rock, they say move away. Otherwise, those rocks will kill you. Moving like water. They are boiled in the sense that they they turn to liquid. Down there in the earth is hot, and boil the rock, they become like liquid. They say move away. In short, weather forecast is given to prepare you to know mitigation measure. How do you respond? Move away. What move you as a Christian? One way is prophetic, that were given prophecy. When you see it happening, it's your drive. It move you. It's to prepare you. When you see, it's your gear to move. It's your accelerator to press your car and move into the area of righteousness. Pray, fast, live holy. The Bible says in Matthew 24:15, when you see standing in the holy place, that abomination that causes desolation, what did God say? Pray, move to the mountain. Those in Judea, move to the mountain. Judea is Roran. You're not in the light standing with God. Can you be in the light standing with God? Can you be in the light standing with God? The Bible says, Revelation 7, that a lot of tribulation and trials will come to us to seal us. How will be the sealing of the 144,000? The Bible says those who accept to clean up and survive the tribulation and trials. Where are trials coming to you? These are your drive. They are your gears. Trials and tribulation and hardship, they are your gears. To press your car, to put your car gear 5. Step on accelerator of your car of holiness and live holy. Refuse to die spiritually. Refuse to be carried by demon of immorality. You have sexual demon. They said overwhelming sexual desire. And Jesus said, if you don't pray and fast, some demons can't go. And you think, some people even say men can't live without a woman. But those are demonic deception. Paul made it. If you pray, such desire will go. They are falau. The Bible says in Isaiah 49 verse 24 to 25 that even the toughest dictator will go. Toughest Pharaoh. It can be people like Joseph's siblings saying, we will seal you, we will finish you, or like Daniel kill us, or those who are putting Daniel in the lion's dens. Those say they are Pharaoh, say you can't make it, we will put you in the lions to be eaten. Or it can be forces desire, overwhelming desire to drink alcohol, overwhelming desire of immorality. They are sent by sexual demons. The Bible says if you pray and fast, they will go. What is your drive? Your drive is the attack. When you attack because of being Christian, it's your drive, it's your gear to pray more. That those who went through tribulation, they clean their garment, they put light way in living, how they rear their children, how they deal with employer, how they live when they are alone. It is you. You are who you are when you are alone. You are who you are when nobody's watching you. You are who you are when you are alone in that bed. You are who you are. That is you. When you in your own time, what you think? What are you planning about your spouse? What are you thinking about what you want to do? What do you do when you're alone? That is you. That if you live holy life, you will make it. Your drive is living holy. Your drive is attack. Your drive is strife and tribulation. So before I started saying who are you when you're alone, the word that we were meaning, or the main theme was, who are you when nobody is watching? The Bible says in Revelation 7, those who clean their garment, those who made their way right. Also Daniel 9:24, a time will come when you have to clean up now. It's time to go. It's time to set yourself right standing with God. Christian will be given time to anoint the most holy place and to stop sinning and live holy now. Revelation 7, those who clean up. Cleaning up, not only in how you rear your children, how you deal and work with your spouse, how you deal with the people, how you work when your boss is not watching you, but even who you are when you're alone. Not showing off like Pharisees in the church pulpit, speaking holier than thou in the church congregation, but when you're alone, you are a witch. You are a murderer. You are a sexual immoral. You are a pornography watcher. You are a watcher of romantic movie. You are plan evil. Jesus said, what make us dirty come from inside, not without. when they were saying, why your disciple not worship with your hand, and yet it's dirty in our castle? Jesus told them, dirty come from what you're planning inside yourself. What do you plan when you're solitude time? What do you do when you're alone? What do you conspire? Somebody saying, I'm coming back to the heart of worship. Heart that God look at inside. What are you? Are you focused to God? Are you worshiping to experience move of God? Are you going to the presence of God to see God, to see God, for God to speak to you? Or you are singing there, people to see how you are anointed to sing, how to move the crowd, or you want to dominate, you know how to preach, or you are doing for the glory of God. God say, I'm jealous, I can share my glory with anybody. You must, Revelation 7, the clean up, those who clean up, they will be marked as saints of God. It's cleaning even when I'm alone. What do you plan about people? Why do you do what you do? Because people use government to cheat. They use government to cheat that Jesus is not a saint. They use government to cheat that Daniel is not supposed to be in the kingdom of King Darius and managing that kingdom. He had a lot of exemplary wisdom. The king loved Daniel, but they cheated. But God came and delivered Daniel. What do you plan about other people? This is the cleaning God was talking about. It's not how you pretend on the government to see you, people to see you. That I will not even text. I will never communicate. Keep quiet. Stay quiet. Quietness is not holiness. Softness is not holiness. Is what we are inside. Our drive as we finish this encouragement is tribulation. It's tribulation. It's hardship. Revelation 7. Those who withstand hardship and trials and tribulation will be marked as the holy people, and they clean their garment. They clean their way of life. Luke 21 say you'll be given out by people close to you, including your spouse, your sibling. When you genuinely spread Jesus, when you genuinely have a heart for God, like David, that is your gear to keep moving. That is your accelerator. That is the key theme of this message. That when you see people rising against you because God is using you, that is your gear. When you see saints going astray, as he said in 1 Timothy chapter 4 and 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3 and Daniel 8, 24 to 25, Daniel 11 and many Bible verses, they will leave God, many profess Christian, and start foreign movement, deception, deceiving spirit. This is your propensity, is your drive. The prophecy were told to us to make us even move. Jesus said in Matthew 24, see, I have told you ahead of time. So you have a gear. You have a springboard to spring you up, to keep moving in the highway to heaven, spoken in Isaiah 35 verse 8. The prophecy, when you see it happening, when you experience the biblical practical application in your life as a saint of God, and you see it happening on you, it's your drive not to give up. Jesus saw the prophecy happening to him. The crucifixion will come. And he knew it's my drive to victory. After 3 days, the prophecy said, I will resurrect and will be the king of all these people and Lord of all these people. Keep moving. Never stop in your quest for Christ. Consider Jesus, he didn't give up. Knowing the secret. When you know the truth, you are free from being lost. Don't stop. Many Christians resorted to drinking, alcohol and prostitution because their marriage were brought down by the enemy, and the enemy came through their spouse, in-law, their sibling. Don't stop. God will give you the grace of divine exemption. Few prophecy came this year, say it is the year of grace and divine exemption. You are exempted. Even though you don't have your family, you don't have a spouse, you are cheated, God will give you grace to keep moving as a saint. That is our God, who did that to Joseph in the Bible, Daniel, Jesus, and many saints in the Bible. be blessed as you purpose to focus on gears and keep moving.